This is the video though for the scale path. The scale path is that of the leadership and the disciples and the inquisitors of the entire group and the community. They are in charge of making all major decisions, operating and creating the businesses and such though, for ways of making money and profit for the group and for the community, to provide jobs, purpose, order and structure towards to the masses in faith and community. Usually these positions are reserved for people who understand in detail on how the structure of the community works and such, so that they can manage, teach, guide and show to others as to what is needed in the community and what they need to do, what their purpose is. Because in order to lead, you must first learn on how to follow and on how the community and the structure of the entire thing that you're leading works. The reason why this position is usually only available once a community member ranks up to the rank of high priest is because the high priest is the highest ranked up for the community, and by that time they have already done all the needed things and learned all the ways that they need to learn in order to understand on how the community works and on how to teach and show other people. Because each high priest will be able to start a community on their own and show other people on how to start from initiate, rank up to student, apprentice, artificer, scholar, and so forth and so forth, up to high priest again. This that will open the path up for multiple communities to start and will promote them more businesses, more jobs, and more unity though with the people in the community and such. What you will need to do as a high priest that is to focus on showing the community members on how to do the faith of Marxism, on what they need to know, and basically all the things that you as high priest had to go through in order to get up to the rank of high priest. Explaining the paths and explaining the faith and the ways of the community and such. Whereas the inquisitors, the and the disciples though look after all of the other high priests and such and help their communities. This builds on the structure of mutual trust and understanding of command and hierarchy. But this is very complicated though in detail and will have to be shown though step by step as the person ranks into this though, because though problems will arise and such, and issues will arise though that can vary in various different ways, so it will be shown on spot. That is what the inquisitors are there for, as well as the disciples. As the high priest later will be able to create their own community using their own, creating a group that will be underneath the disciples and will be monitored closely, done active for assistance and guidance with the new members that are joining in that specific community that a high priest has. So the high priest will name the community and will give it its structure. And through the guidance of the inquisitors and disciples, that high priest will show the initiates and students and those that will rank up in it the ways of practice and so forth. And this is on how the faith spreads, on how the community reaches bigger numbers, and on how they pull in more people and promote more jobs, more businesses, and betterize their standards of living and such. You'll be also shown on a specific way on how to report back to the disciples, on how your community is doing, on about the community tag, how big the community is and how far it stretches down that, and on how many members there are within the community. It is usually best to start small with a small amount of members so that you don't overwhelm yourself. And then also on how to make money for the community with the inquisitors that provide jobs and businesses which the members within the community are hired and such, and shown and trained on how the job is done, such once they reach a certain rank within the community, so that they can show that they have proven themselves that worthy, ready to learn and do the needed work and such, along with their tasks and practices. The community tithe is a percentage tithe which is around 15% of all individual income that is allocated into a certain account, and that amount of money that is used to support and sustain the community. That it's not usually used as profit. It is used to buy more fixed assets and such, and to grow more businesses, to open up more jobs and such. The community tithe will be taught more specifically to those that reach the rank of high priest. So they will receive a very special video and explanation on the community tithe and what it really does, and on how it can support the community. The community that can be online and offline, that eventually that we will be able to set up the offline centers that we can meet physically and meet up and such, and then we can show more things, showing how more rituals are done and such, and in detail of the practices of masses and such. The next video will be about our gods and the religion itself on a specific manner and more details and such. So if you wish to join, check out the joining video and the initiation video, so that you know on how to join as such. The joining video will be in the shorts and such within the channel. So don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.